Hi Aries, welcome to your reading. This is going to be for the next 10 days. It is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If this one doesn't resonate, definitely check out those other placements. It is a general reading, so it may not resonate for everyone who watches. So we're going to get into your recent past, your current energy in the near future, and then we'll take a look at what's going on with you and your person or whoever's on your mind. If you are returning, welcome back. If you are new, welcome. I hope you'll stay. I am available for personal readings if you'd like one of those. The information is in the description box below or in my About section of my channel. Okay, so let's see. A little bit more shuffling. I keep seeing the Temperance card, so I think Spirit's asking you to have some patience. And I'm not hearing with somebody else. I'm actually hearing with yourself. So let's see what's going on with the recent past. We have... Okay, so patience around the things that you're trying to manifest. Now, with the Magician and the Devil right after that, I'm going to say there's a part of you that wants to shift the way you look at your relationships. Maybe in the past, there was an approach of things moving too quickly, and you may decide now that you kind of want to pull back your energy and shift from moving really, really fast into taking your time, because a part of you may realize now, sorry if you hear the kids in the background, they're playing, it may have actually created more difficulties in your relationships because you may have overlooked some things, something like that's going on. So it's like you're manifesting the idea that it's okay to move slowly into things. Now, everybody has a different idea of what slow and quick are. So take that as it resonates for you. But some of you may go really slow because it's just your natural way of doing things. So it's going to be a little bit different, like I said, for everyone. So in your current energy, we have the Six of Cups with the Six of Pentacles in reverse and then the Strength in reverse. In the near future, we have the Ten of Swords in reverse with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse and then the Nine of Pentacles. I think Spirit's trying to tell you don't have to work so hard to create a sense of well-being. That's what the Nine of Pentacles can be. It can also be about your stability, but we'll see when we get into it. So your overall energy is the Hangman in reverse. That's a great sign. And then the Nine of Swords. So you're coming out of a place of feeling stuck, which is great. We go through ebbs and flows. We go through times where we feel really stressed out or overwhelmed. And then it's like we have to take a step back and readjust ourselves. So if you were feeling kind of stuck in an energy for a period of time, this is the time when you're going to start moving your way through it. Like I said, you're manifesting some way of doing things differently. So it's really going to pay off because it seems like it's going to balance things out. Either you're pulling back and not giving to other people as much, or you're just deciding that maybe I need to take a step back, look back at my life and say, what were the things that really brought me the most joy? And if makes me happy, great, I'll do it. If it doesn't, then I need to let it go and maybe do things a little bit different. All right, so the Knight of Cups is right behind that. So in the past, maybe you didn't focus on seeking the things that really brought you joy, and taking care of other people could have, or maybe you're at a stage in your life, this isn't going to be for all of you, where you've already raised your family and now it's like, what do I do next? What's my purpose now? How am I going to be fulfilled? Because your role was a parent, whether you're a father or a mother, whichever that is for you. I don't know, there seems to be some sadness around releasing things from the past. Okay, and then the Four of Wands comes about. So yeah, it seems like some of you might be detaching from children or a home situation or something that has a lot of memories. Maybe there was a breakup in a relationship and you're realizing now that felt like your main purpose. Now you want to move away from that. I'm going to take a sip of water so I don't cough through your whole reading. And start really focusing on the things that are going to matter to you. And sometimes it takes slowing down and recognizing where things didn't work out and how we need to shift and adjust in order for things to move in a different direction. Okay, let's get back to that. So the Magician, definitely the energy of manifesting. And like I said, the Devil and the Eight of Wands. Don't want to keep repeating the same thing. But there will be some movement beyond any kind of feelings, whether they're emotional, mental, or otherwise, that have been weighing you down or feeling a little discouraging, something that was not good for you to completely sink yourself into. I think you're pulling yourself out of that. which is great. And things are going to start moving fast. So in the current energy with the Six of Cups and then the Six of Pentacles, this is very much recognizing where you gave too much of yourself and how much it drained you. It's kind of a simple message. So if you are going through that again now, we revisit this a lot with you guys. It seems like you give so much of yourselves to your relationship, your families, your kids, whoever it is in your life. And at times you just don't feel like people reciprocate. So in the current energy, you could be a little bit exhausted, realizing that that's just what your life has been focused on thus far. Now, if you're in the younger era, meaning you're in your 20s, 30s, then this could just be thinking about what you want your life to look like, what your parents' life was like, looking at those kind of things that are nostalgic. It could also be that you have somebody popping up into your awareness that is possibly coming in to apologize, I just heard, who may have hurt your feelings. I feel like this is more like an old friend, somebody that comes back around and says, hey, listen, you know, I know we had a tough time, but I really just want to talk this through if we can. Or maybe you just haven't heard from this person. There wasn't any reason for a fallout, and you guys start talking again and things get balanced there. It could be a Leo. It feels like it comes back together and it's really nice. All right, we already talked about the overall energy. So let's get into the near future with the Ten of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. Like I said, it really doesn't take that much work for you to get to the place where you feel okay. The Nine of Pentacles is striving for something that creates a sense of independence, but being done with having to kill yourself to get there. So some of you, you're going to relax into this and realize maybe I've just been working so hard for so long that I don't have to do that in order to feel successful. Maybe it means that you have to decide, do I take something that's less stressful and maybe a little bit less money? Or do I keep pounding away at something that's not paying enough to give me the freedom that I want in order to feel good about where I am in my life? All right. Or to enjoy yourself. Let's go ahead and clarify the Magician with the Devil. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn, like I said, a Leo. I have a lot of earth energy, so Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, possibly Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but it doesn't feel really strong. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Now, this is a done energy. So whatever that was that you were trying to get rid of, whatever you're manifesting to get moving through, you're done. It's over. I don't feel like you have to even look back at it at this point. Yeah, the Empress means you're stepping into your power again. So over the next couple of weeks, if there was a bit of a slip back, you're going to be regaining your control over things and over yourself. And then the Hangman came out. So there was a bit of a timeout that needed to be taken in order for you to do this. Okay. It isn't any catastrophic energy. It's just saying you're gaining back control of your life. Maybe you had a difficult breakup and it wore on you for a while, and now you're like, nope, I'm putting on my bigger girl or boy panties and I'm just going to keep moving forward because I'm not going to let this pull me down. I have a choice. Do I want to keep moving or do I want to stay in this? And then the Wheel of Fortune. So as soon as you make that choice, which I think you did, you could start to see how things were changing. And that's great. So if some of you were manifesting a new job, you have gotten the one that you really wanted, and it's bringing this sense of I'm on top of the world, I'm not stuck anymore. The Wheel of Fortune says that something good has shifted in the recent past. Could just be your energy, but it feels like something really great. And I want to say it's around your mindset with your money for some reason. There's some strong feeling around that. It's like it's just okay to be okay where you are. It doesn't have to be a massive amount. It's enough to do what you enjoy. And maybe there's just releasing the idea that things have to look a certain way and taking the stress off of yourself. All right, so let's look at the Six of Cups with the Six of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles. In the reverse over here, it shifts into the upright in the near future. So where things, again, could have felt out of balance, or maybe you just weren't feeling like you were connected to the people that you wanted to be connected with, that can also throw you off a little bit and make you feel like you're just not yourself. But you started to regain that. So something is going to happen here that's going to help put that back together for you. Obviously, there's a relationship that's showing up. There's something about two people that weren't seeing eye to eye. Could it be romantic? Absolutely. Or it could have been a friendship. Like I said, it doesn't necessarily have to be that you didn't see eye to eye. It could have just been that the two of you sort of parted ways for a while, and now you want, oops, sorry, I shook you. The two of you want to come back together and talk about what had happened and discuss, you know, where did we go wrong? We used to see things the same way. Let's balance this back out. All right, so the Six of Pentacles with the Strength card, we have the Four of Wands. Definitely, for some of you, this is the breakup of a difficult relationship and trying to figure out how to release some of those nostalgic memories and get to a place. You were done in the past. You chose to step away from this. Doesn't matter how long ago it was. It's coming up in your current energy. You could have divorced a Leo. You could have also divorced a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, because the two of you just could not figure this out. And the Wheel of Fortune in the past is saying it was a good decision. It was the right choice for you, because in the long term, it's going to be better. So if this was a toxic relationship, you've released it, and now things are going to start turning around for you. The Knight of Cups says you're pursuing the things that bring you the most joy. That's what he's representing. It's like you're turning your back to the past. That's the direction that it's going, from the past to the future, and saying, I'm going after what I love. I'm going to go find something new that makes me feel joyful again, or just, it's not as much passion as it is, I want to feel fulfilled emotionally. And if I'm going to do that by myself, fine, I'll just go seek the things that make me feel good. And that could be any kind of activity, your friends, whatever it is that brings you that joy. I feel like that's what you're going to be seeking in the current energy. All right, let's get one more card with that Knight of Cups, Three of Swords. So this situation definitely hurt, no doubt about it. If the friendship hurt, I can see that. The partnership, the breakup, a marriage, it could have been a long time ago. It hurt. It definitely was something that was difficult. Some of you, yeah, it was. Another person in the mix, but that's not, we're not as focused on third-party situations, I don't think, anymore. It's just a matter of putting those behind us and saying, you know what, I'm not even going to focus on that any longer. I'm just going to focus on me and doing the activities, the things that make me feel a lot of joy, a lot of emotional fulfillment. All right, so the Ten of Swords in reverse with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. The clarity around this. Like I said, it's like you realize you don't have to work so hard to feel good, to feel like you're making it. And that's the epiphany moment I feel like you're having. Oh, that card got a little bent. So there's a lot of clarity around this in the near future. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles. So you're not going to wait around. It isn't going to take long. If this has been a frustrating point for you, it's like it's all released and you just go, you know what, I'm just going to settle into this energy. It feels good. I don't have to bust my butt. And then the Eight of Pentacles, the idea, again, that you don't have to work so hard in order to achieve what you want. Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, and there's that Eight of Wands again. So there's a lot of movement in your energy over the next couple of weeks, meaning you're going to be communicating a lot. You're really going to take steps as we get into this is spring for us where I am. Wherever you are, it's like a change of season. It feels like something feels new. And I don't know, your eyes just feel like they're wide open in the near future. And then we have the Ten of Wands. So you're releasing this burden that you used to carry with you, the idea that things had to be so difficult in order to have the rewards. That's old conditioning that you're letting go of. So this relationship done, I'm not seeing like specifically that there's a new love coming in. Doesn't mean that there isn't, or that you don't have a question about someone. Let's go ahead and clear this and get into your person and see what's going on there. Okay. So the Magician, perfect. This is what's going to sit on top of the cards as we clear them. I like to see which one stays. This is all about you deciding what it is you want. And it's very individual. It isn't necessarily about other people. It's about how much money do you need to feel content? How much love and connection do you need? How much do you need to focus on your passions? All of that is going to come into play. You're going to be questioning what do you need the most of in order to feel the happiest? And that's what you're manifesting now. Sorry guys, I know that's gross. All right, let's see what's going on with your person. This is for Aries. Ooh, cards want to fly all over the place. A lot of energy with you guys. This is what I feel like is happening with you. And then I saw the Fool. It's like you're done with sitting still. You just want to get moving. If you have to close a door, slam a door, you're going to over the next couple of weeks. All right, so the person that's on your mind, they are the Three of Wands with the Queen of Swords. Now, their energy is pointing towards you. So they have something to say to you, and I think they've been waiting a while to speak their truth. Their intuition is telling them that they need to approach you in a certain way. With the Devil in reverse, I'm going to say they're going to come towards you with a very different perspective. So maybe they've had to release some of their own toxicities, addictions, problems, whatever it is. They've been waiting some time to come and speak to you and tell you this. Your energy is the Ten of Cups. You may be really relieved to hear this from this person. It's probably going to make you happy. If the two of you are trying to work through some tough stuff, I think you know that the outcome is going to be good. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse, I just don't think you feel very stable. You don't feel like you've gotten to the other side of the issue if there was something going on. Now, the Nine of Swords in reverse would say, part of you just doesn't want to lose sleep over this anymore. If they want to come in and speak their truth and you guys can work it out. Remember I said I had seen Temperance earlier, could be dealing with the Sagittarius. It means Spirit's saying, go back and forth about this. Ask yourself, have patience with yourself while you make a decision about what you want to do. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and get some cards on what your person's next actions are going to be. They feel like they're in tune with themselves. So they're not feeling very secure necessarily about who they are, or maybe they don't think you're that attracted to them, but they still want to be very clear about what their expectations are or how they feel. The Eight of Cups in reverse, they could have been the one to walk away from you in the past, or maybe you did from them and they're feeling that and they want to approach you and say, look, I want to leave all this emotional stuff behind because I really want to work things out. The Four of Pentacles, I don't want to lose this. I want to hold on. So for you, it's the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, recovering from the difficulties of it. The Ten of Swords in reverse, being betrayed or backstabbed or being hurt by them. And the Empress, where it just made you feel like you weren't yourself anymore. Now, you may not even want to talk to this person, but for those of you who are watching to find out what's going on with someone in your life, I'd say some of you, this may not be the healthiest of situations. If this is how you feel and this person feels like for you that they bring too much toxicity, or their addictions or their things in their life are creating such a state of imbalance, even though there's part of you that hopes and wishes that it could come together, I think that's what you're wishing. I don't know that that's how it feels for you right now. The overall energy is the Ace of Wands. Both of you are going to have to figure out what truly is going to make you happy, because this feels, well, first of all, we've got strong Leo energy again, but this is like we have to create this from a whole nother place. This can't start again or rekindle itself if we don't figure out the problems and get on top of them. You've got the Emperor and the Empress in reverse. So two people, whatever genders either of you are, the same or whatever, doesn't matter. It just means that there's one in a masculine energy, one in a feminine energy, it feels like, and you could both be the same gender and still dominate in one energy or the other. So you're just not in your normal states, it doesn't feel like, together. Let's see what the outcome's going to be, at least over the next 10 days. This is not like what's the outcome going to be forever. Let's just see what kind of energy. Well, there's the Devil. So there's still some toxic things. There's the person returning from the past. So it looks like somebody really does want to balance things out, but there's still some things that have to be worked through. So over the next couple of weeks, it may not be perfect. I don't know that either of you are done. I just think you need to get through this. Work it out. If you can. Some of you may choose not to, but I feel like you think it can be a really good situation if you can get to the other side of it. All right, let's see. We've got wedding. This situation involves marriage. For some of you, it absolutely does. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. You could have a gambler or somebody who is really bad with their finances, and that could be what the issue is. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So something is telling me that there's work to be done on this, but at the other end of it, it could definitely work itself out if you give it time. And then new love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. For some of you, you may have gotten away from this person, dated other people. Maybe you're confused about what you want to do. I don't get the back and forth energy. So I'm not going to say that that's for everyone, but some of you may decide that it's too much and you just would rather look at opening yourself up to somebody new. All right, let's see with the Lover's Oracle. This card's really specific. Forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. And then you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. That's amazing. And then we have, it is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. I was saying that throughout the whole main reading. So it's really important. Spirit's really focusing or wanting you to focus your energy on you. So let's get a couple of cards from the Wisdom of the Oracle. I just saw a change in the winds. So some of you, yeah, it doesn't have to be. We always talk about there's a possibility of moving if one of those cards comes up. It could be. Some of you could be in a place where things are just shifting and changing very quickly, especially around your birthday season. All right, so we have chop wood. There's some physical energy that needs to be expelled, I keep hearing. You could be born on the 6th, or you could be 42 years old. We have 48. You could also be that. Poised, mind, body, and soul. So getting yourself back into balance. Community, you could be wanting to spend some more time out in the community or giving of yourself because it's rewarding to you. And then we have orphaned. This could be a lot of what your person's dealing with. Codependency comes from the devil to me. So if they have abandonment issues, or even if you do, that's something I feel like you're going to be working through. And that's what you're going to be releasing. And then we have the yin energy. So a balance. I like that. Starting from new, building from the ground up. This is a 10, which means this could be the start for some of you of a brand new beginning. Something where you realize now that you look at things so differently, you want to build from that place and not from the place that you were prior to. All right, my loves, that was your reading. Thank you so much for all of your likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. I appreciate you all so, so much. If you would like a personal, that's in the description box below or in my about section. I hope you have an amazing 10 days, and I'll see you in the next one. Lots of love. Take care.